Hey, on today's episode, I am super excited to be bringing back one of my good friends, Mark Stern. He is one of the featured presenters that we have at the Social Content Formula virtual event coming up. And I asked Mark kind of off record, outside of his presentation, we just sat down and talked through a few fun questions. Everything from hobbies and restaurants and sports and stuff to plans for communications and kind of how you got started and where he's going. So it's something fun that I just wanted to share so that you kind of get to know a little bit about this amazing speaker for the upcoming event. So take a listen and make sure that you get registered for the Social Content Formula event. All right, see you on the inside.
I ran marketing departments in corporate America for 10 years and then ran a digital agency for over another 10 years. So I know the roadmap to online success, and that formula always includes producing content to share your message, from your marketing message to sales and delivery. Hi, I'm Jennifer Neal, and you're listening to the Content Toolbox. I believe the secret to finding and creating raving fans online is through you. In building relationships through stories that share who you really are, create genuine, crazy, raving fans that keep begging you to take their money. And on this podcast, we'll be talking strategies, tactics, tips, and more with myself and other industry experts. So buckle up and start your engines, because it's go time.
So, hey.
Hello.
Welcome, Mark.
I'm excited to be here. It's nice to be here in person, too.
It is, yes. Actually doing the in-person interview is pretty amazing. All right, so I just kind of want to ask you a couple of fun questions. Obviously, I'm here with you and have experienced some of these, but what is your absolute favorite local restaurant that you love going to?
My favorite local restaurant. Okay. Here, if you're in Austin, Texas, there's a place called Immer and Rye. It is downtown off of Rainy Street. I love it because it's kind of a riff off of dim sum. Have you ever had dim sum where they bring the carts?
Yep. But
it's a farm to fork, very Americana, very Americanized version of that. So every single time you go, it's a different experience, but it is always phenomenal food.
That's amazing. Yes. I have those good local favorites. All right. So do you have any hobbies that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, I really love Spartan races. So it all started, I don't know, it's really funny because I never ran at all. And then when I turned 30, I challenged myself to do a 5K every month. And those got really boring really quickly. And then somehow I got into obstacle course racing. And so I've been doing that. I think I've done close to 20 different races, a 5-time Spartan trifecta. I don't know. It's a fun little hobby. Sometimes it's just fun to get in pre-COVID times. I would say sometimes it's just fun to get muddy now in COVID times. We'll see if I revisit that.
Yeah. But they do have really, really cool gamified trophies.
Yeah.
Which is also kind of what got you into it.
It's brilliant. Yeah. I never thought I'd be doing half marathon mud runs, but they do the gamification brilliantly. That's the whole trifecta. Got to complete it.
So the key to Mark's heart is through gamification.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And tacos.
Yeah. Okay. So favorite sport?
I do love basketball. I went to Duke. And so if you ever go to Duke, and Coach K is a legend. It's just basically ingrained in that culture. So I would probably say basketball.
Awesome. Very good. It's always good to have a sports ball reference. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about when you first got started in owning your own business. What were the methods of communication that you, how did you actually create your message and get your message out initially?
Yeah, definitely Facebook. Facebook is just such a powerful platform. For me, in terms of a visibility play, whether it's with groups, whether it's with collaborations with other people, it's got to be Facebook was where I got started. I didn't have an email list when I was started. Yeah, Facebook.
Awesome.
That's the way.
It's a great place to start. Okay, so what platforms are you using right now? What's the winning strategies?
Yeah, it's funny because I don't think things have changed too much. I think that the difference is the more active you are in a space, you can start to get louder in that space. So with Facebook, what's great now is sometimes when we're launching a new concept, I'll throw a post out there and can quickly get, a small group to beta test a new product or service. So it's just really powerful. I've closed, multi, 4 and 5 figure programs with a Facebook post alone.
Yep. Okay. So since we are talking about Facebook profile, group, messenger, stories, what are you using inside that?
It's, I'm so bad with stories, Facebook groups and my personal profile page. I feel like my personal profile page is probably the biggest one.
Yep.
More so than my group.
And I also happen to know that you use Zoom meetings quite a lot, as we all do. COVID.
I do love Zoom.
And you are doing some emailing consistently as well. So
lots of emailing. And then I would say the only other thing that is really powerful, this is something that everyone should consider, is joining communities. And whether that's a free community or a paid community, the power of community is when you are active in a community and you are contributing to that community, your community takes care of you. So I think a huge accelerator for me was that I was a part of a lot of paid communities, lots of coaching programs, mentorship programs. That's how we met. That is definitely an accelerator, but I would tell anyone just the power of you can do it alone, or you can, be an active contributing member of a community who's also in the same journey as you. And those, especially the ones I bought into, were some of the best decisions because I've gotten lots of clients from that. I've gotten credibility, lots of visibility as a result of just people recommending me knowing what I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you got to be a contributing member.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kind of guilty of that myself, not contributing.
I don't think that's true. I think you contribute a lot.
Awesome. Okay. So what plans are you considering for any changes in the way that you're getting your messaging out in the future?
Yeah. So I think that the place that I represent a lot with our custom box agency is the power of direct mail. A lot of people in the digital game are exclusively digital. So much of what we do is how does digital and physical come together to make a better experience for your customers, your clients, whoever you're working with, your avatar. So we're just going to continue to leverage the power of digital. It's the only channel that you can physically get something into someone's hands that you just can't with digital only. So we're having a lot of fun with it.
Yep. You guys have heard me talk about it also. This guy's talking about it.
Power of physical.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Check out our interview. It was good. We had a fun time. Lots of stuff. We go deep into custom boxes. So that would be my recommendation.
Absolutely.
Mark is going to talk to us about integrating this message and design that you have into physical products.
The same thing that we do digitally, we can bring a physical element that gives people the tools and resources we need, and you are guiding them there.
There's an amazing usage of what we can do with physical products, and Mark is going to share that.
You're talking something that's really, really, really cheap, and people get so excited about that.
Definitely don't want to miss that presentation. If you can't wait to get registered, go to smartercontentformula.com and register to attend this event for free. It's something you do not want to miss. See you soon.